the Intercontinental Championship. The Anguilla Gunther versus 1/3 of the Bruton Brawls, Sheamus. And on top of that, let me just say one happy fact. I am so happy that Gunther and the WWE and Triple H got Imperial back together. I don't know why Imperial was never brought up to the main roster in the first place. It was just one half of Imperium. Like, bro, what are you doing? Bring both people from Imperium onto the main roster. And that's exactly what Gunther and Triple H did. Imperial is back together as one unit. And I'm happy to see this. And of course, your boy Gunther is still Intercontinental Champion. This match hit every one of my expectations. This was a match waiting for. I loved every single second of this match. Like, just them standing in the ring next, Imperial and the Broom Bros just going at it, not like, and it's not even them, Matt. It's not even them facing each other. It's just Sheamus and Gunther standing in the ring, eyes locked on each other. Like, their partners is basically beating up each other at this point. And as soon as that match starts, soon as that bell rings, it was go time for both Gunther and Sheamus going at each other, like blows to the head, chops to the chest. Like, it was just a brutal, brutal match to watch. And honestly, Sheamus was taking it like a champ, and then after that, Sheamus just got bodied the whole entire match, chop after chop, like especially going to the lower, like towards the lower back. Like, his lower back had the most injury of all time. Like, throwing this man into the steel steps, like throwing him into the pole, like it's like like Gunther had every like inch of the match control, every single inch. Gunther was unstoppable. Like, Gunther like literally proves why he is champion, why he belongs, and why he should stay as the Intercontinental Champion. He proved that at Wales. Like, if you ever feel Gunther's chops to the chest, it's like a whole wind just got knocked out of your system. Like, especially like if you like, say for example, if you're like expecting it, then of course it hurts. But most importantly, when you're not expecting a chop, like say for example, like a couple weeks back, when his one half Imperial, I forgot, like I can't pronounce his name because his whole name is German, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. And he was like, "Oh, you did a good job," but he's like, "Huh," and he's standing there good. Next, all you see is he. All you see is a gas of wind just knocked out of his system. Like, he lost every single brain cell, and it goes like, like when you have an unexpected chop to the chest, it hurts the most because one, it's unexpected, and two, it's like everything that was good at that second just came out your mind and just there you go, dead. Like, I don't think I would ever stand in the same ring as Gunther and get a chop to the chest, especially multiple times to the chest. Like, it was chop after chop after chop after chop. It was so bad that his chest looked like hamburger meat. Like, it was that bad. I honestly would be afraid to step in the ring with Gunther. Like, that is one powerful, powerful man. Like, Sheamus barely took over the match. That's how bad it was. Like, this man was like the whole entire time. Sheamus was wheezing and gasping for air. I felt sorry for Sheamus because I know like it's been a long time since he won a championship. Like, it's been a minute. Like, oh God, it's been a long time since he won a championship. Like, he has won the WWE championship. He won the heavyweight championship. He's won the United States championship. He has won the tag team championship. He has won every single championship in WWE except for the Intercontinental title. And honestly, I would love to see Sheamus become Intercontinental title so he can finally be a Triple Crown champion and be on like the board with, all the great ones that was Triple Crown champion that and are still Triple Crown champion. Like it got to the point where Sheamus, he was tired of getting chop after chop after chop to Gunther, and it was at one point that Sheamus just snapped and just had to go ham one time. Just he was punishing him. He was brutally punishing Gunther. Like he's like 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, ugh, like, but at the same time, his like it's not really technically chops. I forgot his move already. Like what his name? Like when you're basically doing, what he usually does with the chest, like you're beating your chest, but 2 times harder than you usually beat your chest. But between Sheamus's move and Gunther's move, I'm more afraid of Gunther chopping me in the chest than Sheamus hitting me in the chest with his fist. Cause chops to the chest is worse than fists to the chest. Especially Gunther's powerful chops. That is death, my boy. You are citing your death wish. I'm good. I don't want chops to the chest. I really don't want chops to the chest at all. I rather take my pin in. I would wave the red flag. Like not the red flag. I would wave the white flag. I'm like, yep, I'm over. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. I had too much chops already. I'm good. I I waved my white flag. I'm done with it. I'm good. But overall, this match was very, very, very good to watch. Even though even though it took strength and might from not only Gunther and Sheamus because they were leaving everything on the mat in front of Wales, in front of that live crowd, in front of that 62,000 in attendance to watch both of them battle out for the Intercontinental title. This match was by far one of the best match of the night. One of the best match of the night. That's why I put it in the top 3. Like it is literally worth to be in the top 3. And on top of that, what made it even better, even though Sheamus did not pick up the win, he had a standing ovation at the end. Wales giving Sheamus a standing ovation at the end. Even though you did not win, but you did fight your heart out just to prove why you should be Intercontinental Champion. And I did love that. That was great from the crowd. The crowd basically made the match tonight. That crowd made that match tonight. It made the match way better than it was on God. And like this is like one of the matches I would love to see again. I would love to see a rematch for the Intercontinental title. Get like Gunther and Sheamus battling out again. Honestly, like a stipulation match, Extreme Rules. It should be Gunther versus Sheamus. No DQ, no disqualifications. I think this one should be a ladders match, either a tables match or a ladders match. Like wrestling, like matches like this. This is why I am still a WWE fan. Like matches like this, and plus it's bringing the prestige back into the Intercontinental title. The Intercontinental title hasn't been on a pay per view card in a good like what year or so. Like last time Intercontinental Championship was on a pay per view uh was a Night of Champions back in the Thunderdome when it was AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy in a triple threat ladder match for the title. That's the last time it was defended on a pay per view match. And ever since then, They didn't really, put any prestige to the Intercontinental title. Like the only time the Intercontinental title was seen was on SmackDown or Raw. That's the last time it was ever seen. Until today, it was finally put on a pay-per-view match card, and basically Gunther and Sheamus brought back prestige into that title, and why the Intercontinental title is a big part of the WWE, and why it should be on mostly every single pay-per-view card ever. Like, in my opinion, like this match was a 5-star match. This was a watch-worthy 5-star match. I give props to both Sheamus and Gunther for giving us a great, brilliant performance. Like, and on top of that, like I said, Imperial getting reformed at Clash of the Castle. Give me a rematch, please, of this match. I am hyped. I am stoked. Please give me a rematch of this match right here, of these two going at it for the title. I swear, if they did, they never disappoint us. Like, they never disappoint us today. And when I say it's hell of a fight, that was hell of a fight. Overall, congratulations for Gunther to retain the Intercontinental title at Clash of the Castle at Wales. This match was a W. This match was an ultimate test. And this match was an absolute banger.